So recently, like everybody else, I've been spending a lot of my time at home. And with that, I've had the luxury to really focus on creating my own workspace. I really wanted to create a workspace where productivity was optimized, where I felt motivated to work in this workspace, and most importantly, where I felt like I was the most creative in this workspace. And to say the least, I think I've achieved everything on this list. I think I'm actually really satisfied with how my workspace turned out, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys today. So without any further delay, here is my 2020 workspace, and if you guys have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video today, just leave a comment in the comment section down below and I'll try to answer to all of your guys' questions. So starting from the very left side, I think the biggest thing you'll notice is these shelves with LED lights. I got these shelves from IKEA for around $20, and I also got the LED strips for I forget how much, but I'll try to link them in the description below. I basically just taped them to the edge of these shelves, and then I ran the wire down the wall. I really didn't feel like drilling a hole through the wall because it was too much work, and I thought the wire just going down the wall, like it wasn't that big of a deal for me, so I just kind of left it like that. These shelves basically just hold these two lenses that I use the most, and also these two hard drives that I frequently use. So right below the two shelves, I have a really average PC build. I was just stuck at home every single day for the past couple of months, and with that, it also came with a lot of boredom, I guess. And a lot of my friends were playing like Call of Duty, Minecraft, Warzone, stuff like that, so I decided to just dish out some cash and like build a fairly cheap PC build to just play with them and kind of pass time like that. I really wanted to display the PC horizontally. I put it on top of one of the nightstands I got on my bed frame, and I think it works really well. Moving over a little bit, you have my desk, and I wish I could tell you guys where I got this, but I honestly have no idea. It's been in the family for a couple of years, and when my old one broke, I just picked this one up and I threw out my old one. It has steel legs and also has a glass countertop, and honestly for the materials that's used to build this desk, it's fairly light. Like I can move this around really easily with literally no struggle, and it's honestly extremely durable. Sitting on top of the desk, I have a SteelSeries extra large desk pad. Before I had this really big one, I had a small one just for the mouse, but my brother picked up a really big one and I thought it was really nice, so I decided to get one for myself as well. On top of this desk mat sits my Keychron keyboard, my mouse, which is a Death Adder Elite, and also a Magic trackpad. I personally really like this keyboard because I really like the design, I really like the colors that's used for the keycaps, and I honestly just really like really clicky mechanical keyboards. The mouse is just a really average, typical gamer mouse. I use it for video editing and just gaming, I guess. It's nothing too special. And the trackpad is something that I use solely for my Mac. I honestly really enjoy using Apple's trackpad. I think it's one of the best out there, and I just really like the smooth experience you get when using the trackpad. So my entire setup all links to one monitor, and this is this 29-inch ultra-wide LG monitor. I believe it's 2K resolution, and it doesn't really have a high refresh rate, but honestly for me, I'm not that big of a gamer, and it's honestly not a big deal to me. I connect both of my PC and my Mac to this monitor, and I'm really satisfied with this monitor. Like, it gets all of the job done. The colors are really accurate, and even when gaming, I think like most people don't really enjoy gaming on ultrawides, but for me personally, I think it's like fine. I just really enjoy this monitor overall. So moving forward to sound, I have two like these small dinky Logitech speakers. I got these on Boxing Day for a really cheap price. And honestly, if I'm doing any type of video editing or listening to music, I'll be using my headphones. So I didn't really feel the need to dish out a lot of cash for an expensive set of speakers. And for the headphones, I'm currently using the SteelSeries Arctis Pro 5, I believe. I honestly really like the clean and minimal design of this. They sound amazing, and I also really like this LED ring that goes around the ear covering, earmuffs. Moving forward to the very right side of my desk setup, I have an IKEA pegboard. I just nailed this to my wall, and also I have this little stand where my MacBook sits on. Like I mentioned earlier, this MacBook is also connected to this monitor, and I basically just switch between the two depending on my needs. I usually do all of my schoolwork on my MacBook because it's portable, and if I ever need to go to school or anything, or if I need to show my portfolio to like a job interview or such, then I have my computer on the go, and it's just much more convenient for me. I do most of my video editing, photo editing, just any sort of work that's more stationary. I just basically do that on my desktop. Also, another really great feature I love about this Keychron keyboard is that it has the ability to switch between Windows and Mac OS and Bluetooth or cable connection. So for me right now, I linked the Keychron keyboard to my PC via cable connection, and if I ever need to switch to my MacBook to do work, I just switch it over to Bluetooth and it connects automatically. And also all I need to do is just switch the operating systems from Windows to Mac. So last but not least is this chair. So this chair is from a company called Autonomous, and they have a variety of different options. I've never really been a big chair guy. However, recently I decided to maybe dish out a little bit of money to invest in something that's more beneficial for my health, something with better back support and something with neck support. This chair overall is actually really comfortable. I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of money I paid for this chair. The back is like this breathable mesh material, and the cushioning is actually extremely soft. The armrests go pretty high up, they can rotate, and for me the max height is really good height because I can rest my arms 90 degrees against my desk. The armrest cushioning is a little bit on the harder side, but it doesn't really bother me that much. So that's going to wrap up basically my entire desk setup that I kind of put together over the course of last couple of weeks. I honestly didn't spend a lot of money, and I didn't really feel like spending a lot of money. I just really wanted to see what I could come up with just stuff that I had around my house, or just just creating a setup basically on a budget. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It honestly really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.